What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Clippers Latest, where we talk all things LA Clippers quick, fast, and to the point. As you know, I'm your host with the most, Brandon Goggins, back here with another banger of an episode for you guys today. But first, we're going to do our vibe check per usual. I hope that you guys are having an extravagantly fantastic day. Yeah, I just made that up on the fly. If you got a problem with it, see me about it. But I'm spreading positive vibes, not negative ones. So if you got something negative to say, keep it to yourself. If it regards any of the content, then I don't care. But if I'm trying to spread positive vibes and you over here coming over here with all that pessimism, keep it with you. We don't want it. But we have a lot to talk about today, so I'm going to get straight into it. I don't want to waste any more time. And the first thing that we're talking about today is something that I find pretty interesting, something that I've been peeping. I've personally been keeping an eye on the Clippers socials lately, and something ain't sitting right with me. And like I think that we all know, but they haven't been posting Kawhi at all. And look, I know why. I just don't get why. You get what I'm saying? Like, I get the whole like trying to stay away from controversy thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, not trying to, add on to a what they put, like, say salt on a wound or something like that. But like the thing is, he's still the best player on the team. Like, I don't know. Yes, this is going on with him, but no, a verdict hasn't been made yet. So like, I don't get like what the strategy is here. Obviously, I was a journalism major in school. We were very close with advertising and PR. I know, like, I get like when you're trying to save face, like I understand it, but like people know he's still on the team. Like, I don't know, like it's just you're the Clippers social media team and you're not posting your best player. Like, that's just making stuff look like even more weird. If you follow what I'm saying, like the last real post about Kawhi was all the way back on August 27th. 27th, and then the aspiration deal hit the news on September 3rd, and since then, radio silence. Um, it's been almost a full month with no features of Kawhi on any of our accounts. And yeah, he popped up on like a little like as a little headshot for the little pick a table graphic on September 1st, but I'm not counting that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about him being either the focus or one of the main focuses of the post, like the media day, the training, like the practice. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Like, why are we? You get what? Like, it's weird. Like, I'm guessing. My guess is that he's around. Like I said, like I think that he's there. I think that he's all in all these practice flicks, these media day flicks. But to me, it kind of seems like he's being blackballed until this investigation clears, and I think that fans are definitely thinking the same thing, wondering if this is some sort of implication, some type of message, some symbolic reference that they're trying to make. But like, I don't know, bro. I don't think so. I don't know anything, obviously. Like, there's so much more going on behind closed doors that will never reach our attention, just because, like, it's impossible. And I'm sure that he's, what I'm saying, like, dealing with, like, he's still human at the end of the day. Like, he's dealing probably with a hard time facing this investigation. So, I don't know. Like, obviously, he's probably dealing with that for the majority of the time. But, like, I don't think this is like the way to. I don't know. It just feels kind of weird to go about it like that. Like, we just talked about a few episodes ago how the verdict is not supposed to come until the All-Star game this year, which is in LA, by the way. So like, do they just not plan on posting him until then, or like, I don't know. Like, it's confusing, it's strange, it's weird, and I'm peeping it all. And that's all I have to say about that. Just take, you know what I'm saying? Just peep game. Just peep game. That's all I'm gonna have to say. They're not really giving him any recognition right now, which, like, again, I kinda understand, kind of, but I don't think that, like, what does it solve at the end of the day? You get what I'm saying? But we're gonna transition to something more positive where we did get some recognition, and that's from ESPN. So ESPN has been running their little 30-day NBA countdown to the season, and this is on their NBA portfolio page, and they feature a different team every single day. And we're in this, they drop multiple posts highlighting history, current rosters, players, old players, you know what I'm saying, special moments throughout the franchise's history. And today was Clippers Day. Um, Now we only got 3 posts in total, which like whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's more posts that we get usually in a day, but like that's significantly less than the Thunder, Rockets, Lakers, and Nuggets who have all gone before us. And like I don't know, that's just something that I peep. But the first post was a reference to our 50 and 32 record last year. It asked if this new roster could finish even better, and my answer is absolutely yes. But I'll explain more of that later in a minute. The second post was a throwback to the Lob City era, showing CP3, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, and just reminding everybody how fun that team was and how electric they were and how enjoyable they were to watch overall. And the last post was just a little Harden shout out, just compiling some of his best and flashiest moments in a Clippers uniform. And low key, the Bears highlight, you know what I'm saying? They low key kind of nice with the Clips, man. I'm just saying, I think that he's been awesome so far. Obviously, the game 7, people are going to talk about that, but I think that he has a huge opportunity to redeem himself this season, and I think that he has a better supporting cast to be able to do so. So I'm excited to see what the Beard will do this year in a Clippers uniform. And about this countdown, I appreciated the love, but it just kind of like felt light. You know what I'm saying? Like an afterthought. I don't know. Like they gave other teams like 5 or 6 posts, and we got the minimum 3. My assumption is the minimum. Like maybe they have a baseline number and they just kept it simple, or maybe they think that people don't take us serious enough to flood the feed. Like that could very well be a possibility, especially if I'm saying they're on the side of avoiding posting Kawhi as well. But the thing is, they technically posted him in this, but the front cover of the 50 and 32 record from last year was James Harden and Norman Powell on the cover, and then a swipe to the edit that they made when Bradley Beal joined the team, and it was James Harden, Bradley Beal in the middle, and then Kawhi on the right side. So obviously they were trying to stay away from focusing on him, making him the main focal point of that post, and definitely I feel like they were kind of avoiding that today, because I feel like if none of this aspiration stuff was going on, then he would probably have more features on here, but maybe not. Because like they obviously getting to the Western Conference Finals would be the most significant piece of like this team's history, and the person that did it didn't get featured. So like that just tells me that they walking on eggshells too. But like either way, it just kind of felt like a let's check the box for the Clippers and move on type thing. And like honestly, I'm cool with that. Like whatever, bro. Like because when people sleep, it just makes it even sweeter when we show up and shake the league. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. And that actually leads me to the off season. Because I'm realizing like more and more as time goes on that nobody's really taking our off season serious. Like I know that we've been ranked by ESPN to finish like 4th, I believe, was what we talked about. But like, I don't know. I feel like people are still sleeping. Like I get it, because we've had years where we talk big. We have these big moves happen and then we fall short. But like I feel like it's just different this time, and I don't mean to sound delirious, but I really do think that it's like a case if this team can stay healthy. I really think that we have not just a shot of making the finals, but like winning it all as well. Because who's gonna keep up with us in the East if we make it there? It's open. Obviously, age has been a recurring theme and a recurring, you know, conflict that people are saying that we're gonna, endure during out this during this season. Like obviously that's gonna be a factor, but I don't care about none of that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care. We've got vets who are still in game shape, who can run with the younger teams. And on top of that, we've got real championship DNA. We got Kawhi. We got Brook Lopez. We got guys that have reached the finals like CP3. You know what I'm saying? Guys who know what it takes to, like, get to the biggest stage and actually make an impact. I feel like the moves that we made took a 5th seed team from last year and made it better. Bro, we just took the Nuggets with the best player in the world in Nikola Jokic. I'm sorry to any Shea fans out there. I personally think that Nikola is still, bro, like you can't argue with that. But that can be a different subject for a different day. But like we just took them to 7 games with a worse roster, and people just brushed it off like it just didn't happen. Like, sure, almost doesn't count. I get it, but you still have to give credit for pushing the defending. Well, they weren't the defending champs, but a team that were world champions just a year prior. I guess 2 years prior. 2 years, yeah, 2 years prior to the brink. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that is just worth noting. And now we've got an even stronger team, and nobody's giving us our credit. So cool. Keep sleeping. You know what I'm saying? We're going to show them soon enough. And I really think that we will, especially if something like this next thing I'm about to talk about happens, because this would be insanity, bro. This would be crazy. Let me just go ahead and talk into it. Like, speaking of making a statement, there are some rumors that the Clippers could be looking into a trade for none other than Zion Williamson. And this is all happening while the league is still investigating us for cap circumvention. So that makes all of this even wilder. You know what I'm saying? Reporter Tom Haberstroh said our front office is in quote-unquote preemptive strike mode. Okay, all right, Lawrence, what you got going on? You know what I'm saying? They trying to use these draft picks that could be taken away from us now before any punishment comes down. And I feel like that's low-key a really smart way to, like, go about it. Like, trading all your draft picks for a star before anything can happen. Because, like, if we pull a trade before the verdict, what can Adam Silver really do? The answer is pretty much nothing. Nothing. Like, what can he do? Like, freezing our assets during the investigation would only cause an owner revolt, especially since Silver himself just said the other day, quote, innocent and until proven guilty. Dang, I almost had that, and I almost said that, like, clear, but you get the point. He just said innocent until proven guilty, so that would just totally contradict that statement. Meanwhile, the Pelicans have a new front office, and there's talk about them, like, just wanting to blow it all up, clean house, and start over fresh. And all that means to me is that Zion could potentially be on the market to any team that's willing to take the risk. And if the Clippers are that team, I'm with it. Bro, I'm a Zion fan, man. I am a fan, and I have been, and I will acknowledge, like, his talent is unreal, but of course people are going to have the questions about his health, which, like, we low-key got with a few people on our team, but that's neither here nor there. Have you seen this man's media day flicks? This dude, like, I know that people always talk about the Zion losing weight thing, like falling for the bait. Nah, this is, like, not a subtle difference. Like, it's very significant. Like, he don't look the same, like, when he first, like, his second year in the league, the boy was tubby. I'm not gonna lie. He was eating that gumbo down in Louisiana, and he was getting right. But this year, like, you can tell, like, there's been something that has caused him to change up his eating habits. I don't know, like, what the workout routine is looking like, but you can just tell he's been working on his body this offseason, and, you know, I'm all for that, especially if the Clippers are able to pull something like this off. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be adding a dominant force to an already stacked team. All while the investigation could still, or, well, you know, still loom over our head. But we could finesse it. And if the Clippers pull this off, it's a move that could change literally everything. Bro, even when Zion was tubby, he was averaging 27, 7, and 4. Bro, do you know what we could do with 27, 7, and 4 with this squad? Bro, I know that I talked about how, like, if we were to get our draft picks taken away from us, it would be a very bad thing because we don't have a future. We don't have people that we can count on. But hear me out. Now, this might be crazy, but we get Zion, add him to this already stacked roster, have him be our young talent. Zion's only a fresh 26. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I'm cool with that. I think that I don't know what the lineup looks like. I don't know if John Collins gets to start if Zion enters the lineup or gets on the team. But like the fact that we have that option to rotate them, that could be mean, bro. And that would shake up the West so much, bro. People, I bet people will pay attention then. I guarantee you it will. Now, we don't have a whole lot of shooting outside of Bogey, James Harden when he feels like it. Um, Bradley Beal's not really a 3-point guy. So like adding Zion wouldn't really help that case, but you know, Brook Lopez is a stretch big. He can pull it from deep. So I'd be fine with. I'd be more than fine with it cuz I believe in him. Is if he's able to stay healthy, he could be a force to be reckoned with this team. And I guarantee you we turn heads then. But this is all just rumors. But like a very exciting rumor. I hope that they're really like considering this like for real. Like, cause let's be real, bro. What's Zion doing in New Orleans? I mean, like this is year 7 for him, and a lot of it has been because he's been injured. But they haven't made any type of noise. Like we haven't seen him play in the playoffs. You come to the Clippers, you're guaranteed lock for the playoffs, buddy. Welcome to the postseason. Come join us. You know where it's good at. But nah, in all seriousness, like Lawrence Frank, if you watching this video, which I know you're not, make that move. Sell the future. Zion can be the future. When all these other guys go on, retire to glory, like retirement, not like heaven. Edit that out. But Zion will probably still be around if he stays in the shape that he's in right now, as of right now. When is this being recorded? This is Friday, September 26th, because I'm technically, yeah. This is Friday, September 26th. He can stick around for a while, and I hope he does. But you guys let me know what you guys think about that. I know that there's probably some Zion haters out there that are like, bro, what the hell are you talking about? Do not bring him anywhere close to this team. I'm not one of those people. I think that we need to bring Zion to LA. We can get it popping. But like I said, let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about people thinking our underrated offseason was, I guess, mediocre. We gonna wake them up. Let me know what you think about the countdown, how many, like the volume of posts that we got compared to the other teams. Tell me if you noticed that too. And then also tell me if you noticed the lack of Kawhi on our social medias. I mean, I've seen comments asking where Kawhi is, and like, you know, people are definitely taking note. But I don't know, it's becoming more apparent as the days go on. And like I said, it's been almost a month until we've seen him on the main feed. So we don't know what those implications could be, but that might be for us to find out another day. But like I said, that's going to do it for this one. Guys, I hope that you guys all enjoyed. As always, don't forget to hit that like button. And of course, consider subscribing if you're new here. It would be greatly appreciated. But as always, y'all be easy, y'all stay sleazy, and you already know. Keep it all the way P. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Y'all take it easy. Peace.